All right, it's 2026, and I just want to let everyone know, friends, family, associates, former clients, current clients, co-workers, old co-workers, people I grew up with, I am at your disposal. I always have been. I can recall when I got my certification over years ago, 20 some years ago. I remember telling my family at a funeral that, there's no excuses now. I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. Whatever you need. At that time I was still, I knew that in gym training, but I was still, kind of wet behind the ears with, certain things. But it was like I was gonna be graduating school soon, and I'm like, man, you know, call me if you need this. Let me know if you need that. It's like, and more so, I wanted not just to help, but I wanted, practice, and I wanted more case study, human case studies and everything, and so even to this day, I still do research. I'm constantly on, researching this and researching that, researching medications that people take, researching, how, finding supplements that can help people, substitute that medication, going deeper and deeper and deeper than the exercises. I've done that my whole career. If I've trained doctors, I've gotten into their offices and studied and researched. I don't just, it's not just in the gym, and it's not just exercises. It's deeper than that because I've always wanted to help people, one, but I learned in my craft the best gift I have is helping people live longer, better, fruitful lives, whether it's strengthening their physical, whether it's strengthening their mental, whether it's strengthening their spiritual. My competition name when I was competing heavy was Superman. That was my team name, my team captain name, Superman. Still Superman. Still able to help and assist. Whatever anybody needs. If you got questions, man, I'm only a DM or email away. You can email me at fightstruggle@gmail.com. You can email me at markanealan@gmail.com. You can DM me through Facebook. You can DM me through Instagram. You can DM me through TikTok. There's ways to get in touch with me. And I'm a firm believer of, I'm not against going to a doctor. I'm not against any of that, but I'm a firm believer of when you go to a doctor's office, you should be telling the doctor what's going on with you and going on with your body and what has changed because you're living a certain regimented life, that, man, I ate this, so this made me feel this way. Or I drunk this, so this made me feel that way. If you are still living reckless with food man, time is about to show you. Time, and I'm sure time has shown a lot of people, but time is about to show you. You gotta change your ways because while you're living reckless, people are changing the components that you're putting in your body. So those components are causing issues later, but also right now. So you may find a lot more people that are younger than me that are dealing with health issues, that are, teenage and in their 20s and in their 30s dealing with health issues that are you never would have heard of before happening to someone in those ages because the components of what we put in our body are changing as far as food components. And it's been happening for over the last 20, 30 years. This has been the plan to get people where they're at because if you look at how the system works, and not going too deep into, pharmaceuticals and stuff like that, but if you look at how the system works, you get sick, we give you something to take care of that sickness. It doesn't cure the sickness, but it just takes care of the sickness. So you get shot, we give you a Band-Aid, figuratively. You get stabbed, we give you some cream. You get this, we give you this. And no one ever tells you, stay away from getting shot. Don't get stabbed. So you don't even have to get this Band-Aid or this cream or this or that. You know, no one tells you that this is what you do to better yourself to get here or get there. You know, and God bless the doctors and physicians out there that do tell people, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? But, you know, we all know that it's set up to go another way because there's money involved. And living in a capitalist country, we have to understand that there's money involved when it comes to everything, including food. So someone, will lie and slide someone some money to say that this food is okay, or this food is kosher, or this food is safe. Oh, those chemicals won't bother anyone. But we're seeing the effects of it now from people that took it in all those years. We're seeing the effects that it's having on children. And like I said on numerous videos before, you don't have to believe me. Look at the history. Look at research. In anywhere in history, if you're 80, if you're 90 years old to 60 years old, anywhere in your history has young people look the way they look. Anywhere in your history has young people been as out of shape as they are now. Anywhere in your history has people dealt with as many health problems as they have now. I done the research, you know, I love history, so I done the research. But you do it for yourself. You do it for yourself. And again, I'm an email or DM away. And, you know, if you comment on something that I post and I don't see it, you know, hey, DM me, you know, and I will get back to you and answer any questions that, you may have. I will assist you. We will research together if need be. We will find a way. That way, if you do have to go to the doctor, you can walk in a little bit more aware of what you need to be doing for yourself. Peace. Fight for your life.